When I first hear about the concept of bodybuilding shows, I thought those were for pro athletes, not something a regular person like me would do. I had an injury where I tore my ACL, so I was in bed resting for more than a year. I also had a shoulder injury where I tore my cartilage playing basketball. Now I have mild arthritis. When I want to get back into sports and into shape, I discovered this gym. Been about 6-7 months training at SVA. My body fat when I first started at this gym last year was around 18%, and now I'm at about 12% body fat. When my trainer said there's a show 12 weeks away, I was thinking, okay, 12 weeks doesn't sound that bad. Maybe I can give a try. My general lifestyle, I sit for almost 8 hours a day at the desk. I love eating. I love drinking as well. I also like exercising. I train hard so I can eat more. And then during the weekend, I usually get around with friends to eat some steak, drink some wines. And now that's no longer a thing. Before, I usually train 3 to 4 times a week, but now the schedules are 6 weight trainings a week, so I only have 1 full rest day. Based on what I hear and learned, it will be great to have about 7% body fat. Still a long way to go.
7 days in, so officially 2nd week. Well, I guess overall getting used to the diet. 14 days into the program, I have been waking up early and early, even on weekends, to have enough time to eat, to spread out my 6 meals. So it's been 4 weeks. I have lost about 8 pounds. One thing I noticed about my shoulder is that even with the arthritis, having appropriate weight for low intensity weight training actually helps strengthen the muscle, and I seldomly experience shoulder pain, which is a big plus for me. Week 6, just took my body scan last week. My body fat is now at 8%, so I lost 10 pounds over the last 30 days, and I also gained about 3 pounds of muscle. Overall, I'm really happy with the results, and my trainer said since I am losing pretty fast, I'm now allowed weekly cheat meal now, 44th day, so it's exactly midpoint. I am starting prepping for my posing. It's actually pretty hard, but getting used to it, and there's still time. My heart is also getting younger from the 6 days a week of cardio. Day 65, did my DEXA scan last week. My body fat is at 7%, so I think I'm pretty much ready. One biggest change for me is once I started prepping for the show, there are all kinds of information about processed food, fast food, alcohol, pretty much everything I used to like. I'm not sure it will be very easy to go back to my normal diet even after the show. Less than 2 weeks from the show, I'm at work today on site, and it's especially hard because usually if I'm at home, I can conserve my energy. Luckily, it's my rest day today. Just 4 days from the show. In the last week, I will be eating nothing but whitefish and steamed veggies for the first 3 days. Man, training without eating any kinds of carb other than the fuel from the veggies is something else. 3 days to the show. The water schedule is kind of crazy. I need to finish 2 of these today. Even today, I was doing my final haircut before the show. My barber was like, oh, you lost so much. I think I lost 8 pounds in the last 2 days. So trying to get as much water out as possible. But now it's the end. I'm looking forward to the show.
Today is the show day. I think I'll be opening for the entire event for Beachbody. And then I also signed up for men's physique, sports model, novice, and hall group. Definitely excited. A bit nervous last night. I think I was dreaming about how to do the posings and the walk, but I think just final hours to go. Really excited. Looking forward to it.
Snowboarding, cooking, tennis, and traveling.
Being my first show competing out there, thought I would feel nervous, but actually when I'm on stage, I'm not. All I'm thinking is to hit my poses. No matter what the result is, I definitely give it everything I got, so whatever I get is all good. Just looking forward to it.
Damon came in and honestly his initial goal wasn't to compete in a bodybuilding show, but he took it upon himself to challenge himself to do something that made him a little bit uncomfortable. I'm really incredibly proud of Damon. I mean, he absolutely killed it. He looked super full, he looked super shredded, he looked just really good. Throughout the whole time, he's been working out 6 days a week and hasn't missed a single workout, which is pretty incredible. And as you can tell by his physique, he really ended up looking great.
I got first place in men's beach body and in men's sports model. I placed third in men's physique novice and fourth in men's physique open. Overall, pretty happy. I mean, getting the first place and also it's a great experience. So I'm just glad everything is all done. Yay! So for the past 3 months, I didn't miss a single workout. In the end, I think that's my biggest achievement, pulling that through. Seeing my figure or physique now, I'm also happy with what I earned for the past 3 months. I think the takeaway would be if I encounter an obstacle in the future, I'll probably look back and think about what I did for the past 3 months. I think if I'm an outsider looking in, somebody who spent 90 days preparing for a bodybuilding competition, it's a really hard job. But as somebody who's experiencing it, I'm just doing the same thing every day for like just 90 times. Having that perspective will help me to prepare myself better for future challenges. Without my trainers, I would never be able to do such things like this because there are tons of knowledges in preparing for this show than I originally imagined. I love this gym. I love SVA. I do want to thank everybody in SVA. If they have any suggestions on the movement, they would never hesitate to teach me. So I really appreciate the support. For me, this is the first gym that I have ever been to that's like trainer focused. All the trainers here care about their client. I'm really happy that I choose this gym. I think about health a lot. Having a healthy body is the first step for you to experience anything other than the thought of, okay, I want to be healthy. So I think maintaining a healthy baseline, if my baseline is healthy, although I don't have to think about the topic, but that alone enables me to experience everything else.